Hi guys, I was about to say happy Halloween, happy Valentine's season. This year my Valentine's date is iced tea. So good. Today I'm going to be doing a Valentine's Day inspired look because I feel very red at the moment. I just feel very Valentine-esque. I'm super glad I got my hair done this bright for Valentine's season because I'm all about that red. I'm not all about that base. So I felt like recording me getting ready and giving you guys a look to kind of, you know, get inspired by, and I hope you guys have Valentine dates, and if you don't, you can still dress up and go out and see friends, like literally. I tried to keep this tutorial a little bit like borderline not too posh, borderline a bit fun, and so that meant you can either go out on a date with it, or you can go out with friends and just have like a play date, or just like do something fun, because Valentine's Day is kind of actually quite sucky. Like, why do you need a day to dedicate your love for someone when you have like the whole days of the year? So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and I love you guys so much. I tried to keep the brands out of the video. Like, I didn't want to put in too much detail about what makeup I'm using specifically, because I think tutorials are a lot better when you can relate to them more, because I wouldn't say I use this and then you'd have to go out of your way to go get the brand so you could do the makeup. That's not what makeup tutorials are about in my eyes. I think makeup tutorials are about looking at other people's makeup looks and doing your own with your own brands. So let's just shut up and go straight to the tutorial now. And welcome to the voiceover part of this video. I don't usually like doing tutorials all that much, mainly because I have no special techniques and I kind of don't know what I'm doing, but you guys asked me to do these so much, so I decided to do a Valentine's themed one. As you can see here, I'm just pulling back my hair because it's very important when you do the foundation step. Now I'm just using a liquid foundation here. I love liquid foundation. It's just the best cover up in my opinion, and the reason why I'm using my fingers is because shortly before making this video I broke my brush. I don't know how it happened, and I didn't really want to film with that because I'd look a bit silly, so I decided to use my fingers. So sorry if that makes any of you cringe, although I tend to use my fingers a lot anyway because I'm lazy and I can't be bothered to clean my brush. But moving along from that, I basically smother my entire face with that liquid foundation, and then on top of that I put a little bit of mousse foundation. I don't always do that, I just kind of do it when I feel like I need extra coverage, like if my face is looking really crazy and uneven or like spotty. That's hot. And then I move on to the powder, and I actually use a brush for the powder part, so have no fear, you won't be cringing for too long. Basically just dab a little bit of, I use pressed powder. I don't really mind, I can use loose powder as well, but this is mainly the go-to for my foundation routine. And you pop it in the powder and you just smear it around your face, making sure that the foundation isn't going to leave you a sticky residue on your face. You want it nice and smooth and just good to touch and just to feel really soft. So after that's done, you are going to want to move on to your eyebrows. I do my eyebrows after this part because I sometimes judge by my eyebrows on what I want to do with my eyes. Like for example, if my eyebrows are looking really defined, I think, okay, I need to ease up on the eye makeup a bit. But if they're looking quite natural, then I'm like, okay, that's cool, I can go out to town with my eye makeup. With my eyebrows, as you just saw, I basically just draw them on with a eyebrow pencil. I define them a little bit. I don't do anything else, that's all I do. And then as you can see here, I'm using my Mally palette, which I absolutely love, for the highlighter part, and I'm getting a brush, dipping it into the highlighter part and then putting it on the top of my cheekbones so that they look really defined and they stick out and they just highlight, obviously. And I love this palette so much, I'm so scared about it running out because it's so glittery and shiny. It looks so pretty. I can't see if you can tell, but you can kind of tell on this part when I'm doing my blusher. As you can see here, I'm putting a lot on underneath my cheekbones because I love defined cheekbones, especially as I don't have the slimmest face in the world, and so I'm just putting like a lot of that underneath. You can see the highlighter on top and it's so nice. Now as you can see here, I'm putting on my eyeshadow. Now I'm using this Famous palette. I love this palette. You can use whatever palette you want. I'm just getting the silver part of it, which is really glittery and pretty, and I'm putting it in the corners of my, in the inner corners of my eyes, and then just working their way out a little bit, and also underneath my eyebrows to make them define a little bit more. I love a glittery look, so I decided to do this as my Valentine date look because it's all about romance and pretty things and like, it's the season of love, so I thought, why wouldn't you do a glittery theme? That's why I love that palette so much. Every colour in it is glittery. And then I've just got this Avon eyeshadow, which again, you just need a black one. It doesn't matter what brand you use, whatever. And then to just put into the corners of your, the creases of your eyes, sorry, and on the outside of your eye. I know you can't really see too well what I'm doing here, but that's pretty much all you need to know. You just put it in your crease, you put it on the end. At the moment it looks a bit funky because I haven't got any mascara or eyeliner on, but bear with me. And then I put a little bit just underneath my eye as well, because I don't really like applying too much eyeliner underneath my eye, because eyeshadow to me sticks a bit more, so it's not going to come off and then make my eyes look funny. And then as you can see, I'm kind of trying my best to blend it in so it doesn't look too harsh, but I do a bit more of that in a minute. And then I go back to that silvery pretty colour I just used a minute ago in my Famous palette and go over the eye like I basically just did a minute ago, but I'm doing that because sometimes the black can overpower the white and I want it to look kind of even. And then when I've done that, I'm gonna go on to my blending part, and I don't blend too much because I like my eyes looking really dramatic because my eyes are so small. I know some of you are gonna be like, oh, you don't blend well enough, but this is my makeup tutorial. You do whatever you want to do and I'll do whatever I want to do, and we're just be cool with that, yeah? Make sure you use a clean brush for this, otherwise you're gonna just get black everywhere and it's not gonna look blended at all. It's just gonna look the opposite. And then I get a liquid eyeliner, and it doesn't really matter what liquid eyeliner you use as long as, you know, it's something that stays on for a long time. Going to be applied along the entire top lash line, quite thinly in a sense, because usually I go for thick eyeliner, but this look is kind of thin because it's like my date eye. My date eye, that's weird. Usually I do thick eyeliner when I'm just going out for a night out, like a trashy night out with my friends, or just a daytime look. And then you just kind of wing it out on the side like a cat. You basically follow your bottom lash line and then just carry it on from a flick, if that makes sense. I don't even know if it does. I can't give tips on this because practice really does make perfect. Keep trying this even if you're not going out. Rub it off with a makeup remover and try it again. Just keep trying again and seeing what suits your eye look. And to me, making videos really helps because I can see my eye from like a different angle and think, okay, maybe I should do that differently next time. So maybe taking a photo from different angles can help you, because sometimes you don't realise what your eyeliner is looking like in the perspective of other people until you see pictures and videos and stuff. So just keep practicing until you know what you're doing and you think, okay, I've done this before, I've tried this out before, I know what I'm doing now. There are so many tutorials on how to do this on YouTube, but in my opinion, everyone's eye is different, so you just got to kind of work with your own. Mine are quite small, so I try and make it quite dramatic to make them bigger, and it really, really works. It really helps if you look from the beginning of this video to the end. My eyes go massive. Mascara. I love mascara that promotes volume and makes them really big and thick and luscious. Everyone wants big eyelashes. I don't know anybody who doesn't, other than my mum. She's like, I like my little eyelashes. And this is just a Volume Express, I think, that I had left over. I'm in the middle of changing my brands because I don't like the fact I'm using cruelty brands, but that is what I'm using this video. I need to tell you that because this is a tutorial, I guess. And I just basically do the top ones first. I brush downwards on the top of the eyelashes, and then when that's dried, I go upwards on the eyelashes. So that's how I get my eyelashes so big. I love my eyelashes so much. I feel like everyone in the world should use this mascara, and I have no idea why they don't. It's just a shame. I have to change brands soon because I need to. It's getting out of hand. I just don't want to stay with this brand anymore if I know that it tests on animals. That is basically my eyes. That is the finishing look of them. I really hope you like them. I know it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea because, you know, everyone doesn't like having crazy eye makeup on, especially as I'm about to put on lipstick too. But the main reason why I did this for this tutorial is because it's Valentine's Day. You can't have a Valentine's Day without red lipstick. Like, if you look at every tutorial on YouTube, they're all wearing red lipstick because red is the colour of love. And so I've just basically just whacked on a lipstick, but not a bright one, because obviously I've got bright red hair, I've got a lot of eye makeup going on, and you'll see what I'm wearing in a minute also. I recommend like a colour which is like a lip balm. It can be put off for a lip balm with a tint in it. They're really nice to use, and that's basically the look I've tried to go for here, even though it's gone a little bit brighter than I'd hoped. But that's the overall look of my face. But now, as you can see, I've just got out of the shower hair, so that needs to be changed because you want to look absolutely fabulous in your hairstyles as well as your makeup. I've just got a close up here of my makeup just in case you couldn't see any of it during my application. You can see the cheekbones more here and the highlighter and stuff. That's why I thought it was important to add in. But now we're going to be moving on to my hair. This is a really simple part. I didn't want to curl it or anything because I felt like if I did too much I'd look really try hard. But basically what I do for times when I don't want to look too like I've made loads of effort is backcomb. Backcombing is brilliant. Yes, if you do it too much it can absolutely kill your hair, but I don't really do it all that much. I basically, as you can see here, take sections of my hair and then tease it the other way, and then obviously hairspray it before doing that, and then let it rest on the other side of your head for a little while, and then push it back to where it should be, and it just kind of adds a little bit more oomph and volume. There isn't really much more to say about this bit. I just basically have to make sure that it looks as big as possible, anti-gravitification as possible. That isn't even a word, but just that my hair defies gravity slightly. Obviously for this part you want to use a comb, anything really that gets hold of as many hairs as possible, and just keep going, just keep back combing, keep brushing, and you're basically there. And then when you get to the part that you feel like you're happy with, you just got hairspray it all over so it just stays like that for as long as possible really. The hairspray I use is Silverkin, I love it so much. Then that is my hair complete. Everything looks dandy to me I think now, and so that just leaves me with, are you ready? Woo! I decided to pick this beautiful patterned red dress which I am in love with. I think this actually just came from New Look. It has apricot on the label, so I think that means it comes from New Look. And I know I usually stay away from red when I've got red hair, but I've really just been embracing it recently. I used to get scared about doing it, but so many people said I shouldn't be because it would go with my hair. I thought, okay, whatever, and I've tried it and I love it, and I'm so glad I did it. I've just paired this up with cute little booties, which I actually always wear, but I feel like this goes really well with it because it's not too posh and it's not too casual, so you can wear this at a restaurant meal or with your friends. And if you get too cold, I suggest putting like a little gold cardigan with it to put over your shoulders or to even wear. And as you can see here, one of the arms were tucked in because I've been wearing it recently, but I feel like gold goes really well with red. And obviously, as you can see, I've worn a lot of red in this tutorial because it's all about Valentine's Day and love, so that's why I kind of stuck with the red as well as embracing my hair colour. I am so happy with my hair colour at the moment, so let me know if you guys like it. And that is basically the finished look. I hope you like it, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I will see you for my next one. Let me know if you've got any suggestions on what type of inspiration you want me to look at for a next tutorial. Thank you for watching. Mwah! There we have it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know, like I said, it wasn't like really sophisticated or anything. It was just like me getting ready. Yo, let's watch. I'm never going to be a professional makeup guru ever. I will see you guys in 3 days time. I hope you have a lovely day, or Valentine's Day, or I hope you have a lovely week, month, year, whatever. You might not come back to this channel ever again, so have a lovely life. I will see you guys in 3 days time on my social network sites. Are down there in my cleavage in the description box below. Stay positive, stay sexy, stay awesome, and choose happiness. Happiness will choose you. Bye guys. Mwah. Because you feel like, what's the point? They don't notice it anyway. This is so cute, and this is coming from somebody who loves beer floaters, and I love ice cream floats and floaters. That's not the word, is it? That's a food. Basically, this is like a little basket hamper. If you ever get stuck for ideas, just get a hamper. Like,